coming out and doing so much work for Mike as he turns the fight around and takes the Roma Yang.
Man, the power of zipping post these changes, man, it's absolutely insane. We saw how very quickly that F came back up off of cooldown, giving him the opportunity to interrupt not once but 3 times throughout the duration of that fight. He was even able to avoid the pillar extension by utilizing those couple of iframes that you get on the startup of throwing out that sprite there on the F ability, and because of that, he just gets to stay alive throughout the duration of that fight. So much damage being invested by Baoda's action, but just not able to fully capitalize on it. And then also, he positions himself so well to keep Action from being able to jump into the pillar when it mattered most. And then Action, when he gets to the juggle, he's kind of forced to take that and try to make a way out. But unfortunately, we see that bubble yet again come back off of cooldown. Mike able to iframe with the bubble to get away through the extension, and then just takes control of the fight with the passive healing from the bubble. And the whole time, Action not being able to take any sort of reset whatsoever. As you see Wang Liang here over in Bloom Castle, just trying to get away, trying to break a couple of ankles from these players chasing him, and it looks like he's able to get inside. We are going to see GG Shaw find him out, but not before he gets most of a full pot off here. Now Wang Liang just needs to keep it moving. He's got 3 seconds left till that F is reinvestable here just to completely heal him the rest of the way, and these other players going to give up the chase on to that zipping Yang.
Yeah, but some are unfortunately going to have to keep some fights going for themselves as you're keeping your eye on AS right now. And Jin, actually. Jin did lose his Realm of Yang, trying to find the damage on to AS. Unable to connect onto it. So AS actually did get away from him briefly. Jin does spot him out, though. Misses out on the grapple, though, so he's going to lose all of his openings. And that is a problem for him. He's got to make up some serious ground and find a kill. This is probably the worst location to have a debuff in, because right now you're in a place where there's so much terrain, so much places to grapple and cubbies and windows to slide through. It's a very, very good place just to play escape. And for those who have 2 minutes left in the game before they're taken out without getting a kill, this is going to be very, very hard for them to actually connect and kind of finalize onto those kills. As Action can see PST here from J-Team. It's just going to step away, decides doesn't want to take this fight at all, as Wang Liang could be next up on the target for him. But Action desperately needs to find this opening because he is seriously close to being in danger. Just under 2 minutes left now at this point. So he's going to keep that pressure up on to AS. But AS is actually able to break away. AS is definitely the easiest pick for them right now, running around with the grey armor. As Action desperately trying to find him in the opening to get him, but just think it's in the worst location to have the debuff. It's so tragic.
Yeah, this is what we typically see, right? We see players, if you notice, nobody really spawning here at Plumed Castle, because what they want to do is they want to loot up and then head into the fights here at Plumed Castle and either look for that third-party opportunity or use it for if they make a mistake in a fight to have the opportunity to break some ankles and sort of break away from some of these fights. But like you said, Action in a terrible position here, feeling forced to turn onto the zipping here with the Wang Liang, just trying to make something happen for himself. Also forced to just drop the pillar here, and the zips just going up into the corners, forcing out scale rush after scale rush, and Bao Da not in the best of positions as multiple players sticking around. He doesn't really have a good target to lock onto here with only 50 seconds left remaining. He will find a clean scale rush though onto GG Shaw, looking to continue it up. The F going to be invested by Shaw. The zip going to come in, do a little bit of the grapple lockdown for him as well, trying to make the most of it as humanly possible, looking to just lock up all of these players and keep his game alive, but he's not going to find the opening that he's looking for. And now, unfortunately, Action, 27 seconds left remaining, is going to be turned on by the rest of the lobby as they try to fiend him down so they can pick up the elimination. So there he goes. J-Team's PST cleans it up. Wang Liang also getting juggled back and forth here. 1 HP in a dream. He's going to get the F off. He does have the ultimate there, so if he goes down, yes, he's going to pop it to get the maximum value out of it before somebody forces him low. Wang Liang just needs to keep it alive now. He was able to get in and get the bloom, but will he be able to stay alive? It doesn't look like he is. So many players turning onto him. It is GG Shaw who picks up the elimination.
That was so unlucky for him. He just about cleansed himself and then goes down immediately. Really, really rough. PST constantly trying to take these fights. Very, very kitted out at this point. As Shah's getting jumped onto by Mike. Mike with the golden staff, golden armor. Just absolutely incredibly strong now on the zip. Gonna be hard to take out. We do see that PST also in the area. Poor Shah is just getting bullied by golden weapons. I think it's 2 golden staffs as well. Very, very rough for him at this point. As Shah trying to find the opening to get the damage off onto Mike. Unable to actually make that connection. So Shah will just continue to chase forwards. But it looks like Mike is now the one who's actually getting turned on to. Finds himself in the middle of all of this action. As Shah is looking to get the grapple off onto Mike. Mike in a bit of danger here. Does pop that F just to stay alive. But Shah's keeping the pressure up onto him. They've done a pretty good job, Shah, here of turning the attention off themselves, as Mike is now just being harassed by the whole lobby. Does have the F, and he will be basically full healed pretty soon. So it's going to be hard to really do anything more to Mike with the golden armor. But PST still feeling it. Still wants to chase on to Mike, knowing that the zip is going to be a complete nuisance. Could take that golden armor as well. That's what they've really got their sights on. As Mike just breaking away, pops another ref. It's just going to break away, as we do see. What do we see?
What do you mean? What do we see?
The golden dome.
Oh yeah. Well, what we see right now is Mike getting that golden armor completely ripped off of him by GG Shah here, and just trying to break away. Oh, you're talking about the spirit wells.
Yes.
What you're looking at.
That's what I'm looking at.
Mike here. It's still, again, the F invested. He does have 79% charge here on the ultimate, so if he goes extremely low, that ult will be popping in to buy him a little bit of safety. We're down to 5 players left remaining alive in the lobby. We've got 3 Farias, 1 Zipping, and 1 Justina. These Farias really going to be looking to try to eliminate Mike here, because he is the last Zipping in the lobby, and that is a problem for Faria Shen in the final moments of the game, and these Farias do not want to have to go to those final moments and try to play a heal-off game against the likes of a Zipping Ying. As we pass back over, it's going to be PST from J-Team trading blows here with JL's AS. The pillar getting invested. The freeze coming in from AS though, onto PST. PST a little on the back foot here. Looks for the parry. Will whiff it twice. Is forced to invest the F. But as soon as he gets over, JL's AS cleans up the elimination. And now it's going to be 2 Farias, 1 Justina, and a single Zipping left alive in the lobby. Mike still holding on for dear life over here, was able to get the full reset. We are going to see that Zone of 5, Bane's Breath coming in and going to split up a lot of these players. The final Bane's Breath of the game being locked in, and Mike going to catch a massive parry there onto EWG's Arano. Arano trying to come back in. Will find the uppercut confirm onto EWG's Mike, but not going to be enough. Mike, though, losing a ton of armor here. No F for the next 2 seconds. We'll find it here quite shortly, and we'll probably invest it when he needs to. There it is, going to use it to iframe the potential threat from Arano, but the pillar comes down. Mike, though, with full ult still. Arano feeling forced to use their F as well. The third party coming in from JL's AS, and Arano now in a really poor position. Needs to go ahead and take this mech to have any opportunity to get out of here. Looks to take the shots onto Mike. Mike gonna go airborne though, just above where Arano can't get those cannon shots up. Now Arano gonna go up and try to stay up here on the edge and look for the full reset before he tries to invest any damage here. JL's AS also looking for the opportunity to eliminate another Faria from the lobby. He will find a couple of shots down onto JL's AS, but nothing major, as this mech's gonna come out very soon, and Arano's gonna find himself very vulnerable. And there it is, GG Shot looking to pressure in, and it creates a pressure onto Arano, but he hasn't thrown that blue yet. He's just buying space. He wants to look for these other targets. He knows that if he goes for the other Faria, he's going to make himself extremely vulnerable. JL's AS just taking some hits here from GG Shah. Now Shah trying to get rid of one of the Farias. Arano also trying to join into this fight again. The target selection of just trying to lock these other heroes out because they are the worst heroes to go into. A massive parry coming in though. Now JL's AS looking to come in, but the pillar going to be invested just to keep them from finding the charged RMB there off of the legendary staff. And we're going to see both of our Farias without their ult as soon as Shah DMX here. So Shah trying to create some pressure while he can onto these non-Faria players, looking to go in, misses the shot down onto AS, and is now going to back away.
Yeah, looks like Shah going to just control this high ground for a little bit longer, but they are about to time out on that mech, so desperately trying to find a couple of shots off before that fades away. AS is going to be the one eating most of those. Shah comes out there with full armor, full health, so feeling pretty comfortable. Just going to juggle Mike around somewhat, but Mike pops the F, is just going to heal back up. Zip is remaining impossible to kill. Silly character. Now, we can see AS with great armor Golden Staff for Grey Armor in a lot of threat right now. It's just going to try and heal up as much as they can as Mike and Shah going toe-to-toe. Does look like Mike, though, right now is the one in control, has his ult and his F available to him. So going to be very, very hard to finish up as AS freezes in the midst of everything. It's just going to break away, probably trying to find some at least blue armor. But there they go. They swap back out to purple, are going to force heal their armor back up. Not without Shah taking a couple of pot shots at them. AS is going to get the heal off, and now Shah getting turned onto here by AS as they are now keeping the pressure up onto Arano. Mike suddenly going very low HP, forced to pop the F. Does still have that ultimate, though. Mike is playing very, very conservatively with their ult, which I think is fair, making sure that they have it till the last moment, until they definitely need it. But the pace this is going, Mike is in probably the most comfortable situation as long as he can hold his ult for another 2 minutes for when that circle fully closes and you have all that extra healing to work with. Obviously, you do get a healing cup from being inside the Shadow Corruption, but still, healing's better than none. Mike gets himself in a bit of danger here. Arano actually opening up on Mike, forcing him again. Coming out with a parry, though, from Mike as Arano quickly switches out to the blue dagger. Wants to pick up that purple star for himself once again, but Mike not letting him get close. Shah just opening fire onto Mike. Mike losing a lot of armor, and the lobby almost feels like it's teaming up on Mike here. Mike once again gets stripped away of his armor, is in some serious danger, and down he goes. Shah snipes him with a cannon, gets another shot onto AS, looking to get the pressure up onto him. AS has got the freeze popped, and Shah could find himself in danger. Kicked out from the mech, is going to get himself frozen immediately, but in response, AS goes down, and now it's going to be Farah versus Farah for the final moment of this game. Arano does have that mech coming up fairly soon. Shah has only just used it, 28% on that one. Has lost all of his armor, just trying to find himself a reset off, but Arano will not give him the opportunity to get that at all with the fans. Arano now going to get the pillar down, and Shah in some serious danger, catching him with the vertical of the longsword, trying to call the mech in, is able to get in time. Shah trying to break away from the mech. The cannon fire could just be enough to undo this entire game for him. Shah playing a tap dodge game, is able to evade one, but not the next, as he goes down to the burn. Arano is the last man standing.